dodges the damage.
And in with the TP, Hyunmin will take control. A reframe from Vitality, but Hyunmin, oh my, he's got the flash in hand. Still goes 1 for 1, and Vitality pull back.
Les somehow being alive, though, in a really uncomfortable spot, because DRX could look to fight into backside. That drone's going to ping him out, so he jumps back into the smoke as reinforcements arrive for Vitality.
No plant attempted just yet, but already some damage, and that's a TP hit. No one here to receive for Vitality. But the nade gets a kill onto Mako.
That's crazy. A little bit of an overcommit on the rotate, but Kix is already here. 2 players stuck up in heaven. Good news is that Cage has dropped down, allows them to get out, but Kix already on a warpath here. Finds his first and still pressing forward. DRX have spread apart over into elbow. Up in hookah, and Freeing is able to find that first one.
It's all down to flashback. The 1v3. It's an isolated duel here, but Vitality, they play this very patient. Wait for the smoke to fade and now spot out his position. A triple swing sure to come as Flashback tries to isolate a duel, and Vitality won't give it to him. Positions yesterday. Think of his ace on Fracture.
He knows he's there.
First phase is good for Durka. He'll duck away, and Trex has come in for a kill as well. Flashback, not even into hookah, but that's a very big kill for DRX. Now, options opened up, but Durka shuts them down again. And now it's an attack from one front for DRX.
And there's just no time. 20 seconds left. Players still on site, up in hookah. Trex is just anchoring like a beast right here. But now with the spike going down, Durka's gone all the way around the world into long. There's no chance really for Hyunmin to get this spike down with Durka coming in on the flank. DRX now, I mean, we'll see if Hyunmin can find anything. This time it's a stinger, so maybe a little bit less likely. Flashback's gonna take his chance.
Kicked out of the smoke, he gets absolutely nothing. Trex isolated as well, DRX. They've just ran him down on this eco round, and suddenly, it's only 2 left alive for Vitality.
Yeah, I think we've done the thing where we praised Vitality for having a clean opener, and all of a sudden DRX had just killed them. Flashback getting 3 kills there is just ridiculous. The Sheriff start at the beginning.
Not been able to stop DRX from taking long every round, and it puts him in a great position to send the exec. Here comes a pinch to the TP. Safe finds his kill, and there's even more util to help Durka out, so DRX need to expedite onto this site. They've done that, but Bane is just having to swat them away and wasn't ready for Durka to swing in. A plant. Now, which direction did DRX choose to fight?
DRX are all just sort of dividing up and taking their ones right now. Finally, Hyunmin's gonna regroup over into long. This is the fight that'll mean everything.
It's all up to Freeing. Durka a little ahead of Les, but the shot's not good enough for 2. Les instead controls that space. And the IGL for DRX has an impossible task. A good start though, but a pinch from Spawn, and in goes the Annihilation, a Brim ult as well, but Vitality have a smoke to get out front sight, and that's huge for Trex. He'll dip back, but has to dance around, then he's unable to avoid the bullets. Another player just flooding, and that's psychotic from Les. He wanted to take his risk, but it doesn't pay off.
Now it's just Kix and Durka. Yao, you've got a showstopper in hand. They're Seekers too, but these 2 players are gonna have to find some kind of an opening pick before they can commit those big abilities. That stun refresh is just brutal.
Still a rocket for Durka.
Satchel out.
Satchel punch sight, it's perfect onto Hyunmin, but the trade is there from Flashback. And Durka just doesn't have much time to work with here. He's getting wrapped from behind. Still Yuto working against him, and he just wants to keep his gun.
Get out of there, man.
So it all comes down to Durka. He still has that showstopper. Ready to go top drop. Only 20 seconds. DRX need to get this plant down quick.
Kill?
But the ult goes wide. Still 15 seconds. DRX, where is that plant? It's yet to even be attempted. Fight forward from Durka. This man's doing it all. 2 kills picked up. The plant is stopped, and the next player ready to swing through. No! The spike makes it down, but it was never enough.
Bro's throwing out a flash. He's out of this, looking for someone. Les, can he find that timing? Because right now, Vitality crushing outside showers.
Another TP for Hyunmin to get back into the site here, and a flash to follow up off of it. It's a very weird one now. Vitality on a bit of an island towards showers, but they know exactly where Hyunmin is. The satchel, good, but not enough. Safe, guys. There's no ammo for Durka. He's got the shorty, goes back in. Hyunmin takes him down. And Vitality, they're split up at this point. Another possible 1v1 for Hyunmin. 3 kills already for the rookie. That's 4. Hyunmin, he wants it. The crowd chants for it, and Trex swings out front sight. Bane!
Despi, here come DRX.
TP front sight. Safe is
Hey,
in
get
the
out of the drone!
He's gonna die to the missiles! Oh, that's a tragedy for Safe.
But Trex in backside gets that first one. Vitality are still putting up a fight. Lamp's been a constant problem with his fight into backside. Hasn't been conclusive just yet. Hyunmin still on the prowl, still trying to get a little bit more. And now with an ultimate coming down, Bane and Hyunmin are tearing this side apart.
But it evens to a 2 versus 2. And the reposition for Trex. I don't know if Bane is ready for him to be in showers. It's perfect from Trex.
Down A.
Now another rookie with his chance for a clutch, but he's not prepared.
How much is he actually going to see here? Hyunmin just going to see less for the time being.
There's the stun, there's the flash, less. He can't see a damn thing.
Crazy.
Executed by Hyunmin. But Trex has made it out. No one's ready for Trex on the site. He didn't do enough though. Needed more than just one. And now it's an off on the retake. That's just the clone. But he'll swing in for more as smoke pops though. Becomes all the more difficult.
All right, Durka did grab a Phantom there. Some chances to get back into this round, but DRX are all bundled up on site right now. Great angles to play off of one another. They don't leave anything to chance here.
Smoke fades. Bang, first contact. That's very good from Durka. But Hyunmin in the corner, taken down as well. That's incredible out of Durka. And the trades come in. Somehow, the IGL's in a 1v1, but Mako in the perfect position. Paladin not committing to the plant. They want to actually get a kill before they go for this. No one's looking triple. No one's looking flashback. He's whiffed it. Still finds 2 and swings in for more. Bit of a redemption for him as Bane finds an opener as well. Kicks trading things back out. It's pandemonium. And Durka only has a shorty? How can he even get a gun out of this? They have him trapped. Locked in, and a swing coming through. The shorty's just not good enough for that.
And that's going to cause the bailout from freeing.
Stun available, another from the Teo, but it doesn't catch on the Trex.
All the time, though, Vitality are moving over into this A side, trying to lurk into this Cypher. First tripwire broken. DRX already have 2 players here ready to hold.
Oh, Flashback had a chance on the kicks. He doesn't convert it. And now with the smokes up, the spike should be able to make its way down.
There's not a lot of time.
Spam, there's a gap in the smoke. He converts. Safe trying to plant. The spam coming in. Safe sticking. He'll get it down. But Hyunmin through the smoke for 2.
And now this flank coming in from Bane. It's just a ghost. Trex isn't able to get it done.
It's just an execute into the B site. Durka, no chance in the air yet again.
The worm smokes on a global stage. You love to see it.
An interesting one. Bane playing inside the smokes. He's become a worm himself, and they spotted him. He'll get out and over and dip away to safety as well. Vitality, though, still a lot of players ready. When these smokes fall, it's going to be a brawl, and it doesn't go well for freeing. Bane trying to reply back, but overwhelming odds! They only had a half buy, and Vitality now up 4-2. But Hyunmin, the hero of last round, arrives yet again and knows exactly where Les is. Can't take the risk yet. When will he fight? Perfectly timed. Hyunmin, another opportunity, and he rises to that occasion as well.
I've got your
But was it enough? And the 1-on-2 is Flashback. Spotted out by the ult. A double swing from Vitality. Freeing, is he going for this one? Stun connects on to save, but he's out of it just in time. Bane will make another attempt, and he does better to trade his teammate.
Hyunmin's already teleported up to A too. Him and Flashback could lock this down.
The lurk is through. But catches on the Flashback. A nade at his feet. A sky flash as well. It's a fake. So well played from Kicks.
Still problems though with Hyunmin dropping down into sight. Showers control isn't coming in anytime soon, and Hyunmin's gonna find his mark. Still a problem over in triple, ready and waiting for Trex. Not gonna end up happening. Vitality have the sight, and Durka still pushing. Durka still looking for Bane. Wants a little bit extra, and he's gonna have it.
And now a 1v2 put in front of DRX's leader. Spike still not planted. Vitality an opportunity to go for the TP.
And they're still worried about a flank with that early B aggro.
Mako biding his time. Here's the plant committed. And starts to walk his way out sight. Durka's going towards elbow, an isolated fight. And in hookah now, Durka waits, a wraparound, an ult in hand. Mako, does he check it in time? Spam, going in. Durka's all the way at triple, but the smoke is up and the timing, it's perfect.
Missiles at the feet to try and stay alive in it, but it's not gonna happen. Now here comes the split into the site.
Ain't no one to really help him as he's out wide from the missiles. Durka's rocket is good. And Hyunmin, HP just so low, will be traded out. But the TP, okay. Incredible shot from Flashback, brings this one back into even territory. And a Vandal recovered off of it. Trying to find some shots back through the spam. Mako trying to isolate a fight. But both these players on an island. The Ghost, not good enough in that position is Vitality.
How did DRX respond to that? We've already seen a teleport come over. High camera is broken out. Flashback isn't good for it. And now this site's just falling apart. Dirk is still in a warpath here, getting all up inside the smoke. Spotted out, ultimate to come back on in. DRX have no one to follow off of it, actually, and ultimate is gonna come down for freeing. Hyunmin blasting his way through the pit, sees two. And now the sole hope for DRX on this retake.
Hyunmin flashed up, and Kix takes care of him, but the pit is dropped in the chaos. Bane will claim one, and it evens 2 versus 2. No smokes for the Korean squad, and safe on an off angle, somehow freeing, wins it! DRX stay alive!
Vitality sees both of the aggros.
Everyone's getting caught out by Util. Durka up top with a smoke to play within. But freeing, he's found a gap beneath it. The one-way for Durka works out, but the trades are excellent from DRX, and Vitality don't have a foothold in the site. Finally, they'll walk out. Bane hears everything. Waits for the fade of the smoke. But Vitality escaped towards Long.
Mako doesn't have any smokes to block off Long after this one goes down. So they're just walking into crosshairs. Les isn't gonna let you have a chance with that.
And another player caught out. Mako didn't have his weapon in hand. And Hyunmin on the walk. Flashes into Long. Les isn't blind. And it's only one man left to stand. Bane, an isolated fight towards Long, but time is ticking. He needs this last kill onto Kix, and he needs it quickly. Sticking onto the spike, trying to get halfway, but Kix puts an end to it, 13-8.
They do go for an early drone though, so chances to get out of the smoke early, but there's a star waiting right on that exit pathway. Hyunmin doesn't care. He's just gonna get that kill, pop out the flash to make sure they can't get punished for the stun.
The rest of Vitality trying to find a duel, and Durka does well to start things off, but the flash not there in time, and DRX just floods in. Now only 2 players left alive, but Trex takes one before falling, unless he's a world away. Has to use the pull right now, but they already got it halfway, and surely that stick is forthcoming. Bane's holding it, unless he's just not fast enough.
It's actually so unfortunate for Les there.
Flashback. Doesn't really catch anything, and no one breaks his start. The flood in for Bane. Durka's below him, and the whip from Flashback. He falls too, and Mako yet again has to try and save the day. But the odds are overwhelming. Over the top comes the Sova. He needs to find the shot.
Not like this, man.
I
think the ping has come in, so Durka is now going to be the one to hunt for top mid. Oh my god. Wait, Freeing just decided to start fighting. No more jump peeking. He's taking heads.
2 clean one-taps from Freeing. Kix gonna make his own attempt to hold down towards mid, and he's got the off in hand. Finally deals with the Teo.
And that means he's got Rolling Thunder online as well, so the call comes in from Vitality. It's gonna be a B finish right now. Mako only the only defender from DRX.
But I imagine the goal is to try and save it for the post plant. You don't want to have to use everything on this exec, and the site is weak. Mako makes his way back in, and Safe's not ready for it. Double swing though. This should put an end to Mako, and it does. So plant will come down, and the Rolling Thunder still online.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight back up into spawn here. Ultimate comes out, doesn't find
He's too far away.
So the plant comes down, now all of a sudden back in spawn. No! Kix gets sniped out!
And that's the Brim ult, gone. Trex in a 1v3 now. But no smokes for DRX. Flashback, jumps up, Trex, good spray control, and another!
They're going
onto
one by
Hyunmin.
one!
Only Bane left alive. And Trex is going for a walk. Bane is sticking! Bane is sticking!
Nah, that is just too cold, man! Durka snuck his way all the way into backside with Hyunmin up from above. He's ready to pop on out of that ultimate. Taken down by Durka. And with mid falling as well, DRX are in a whole heaping amount of trouble. Vitality are on a warpath. And this B site is falling apart, fleeing just up in heaven with a stinger, but not gonna happen.
And then wants to get out. There's Durka straight into the trap, but he's not ready to fall it. Oh, he
got
is. Just in the nick of time, Flashback gets his kill. And the ultimate, finds a tag as well, a kill onto freeing. That's an astounding ult from Trex.
And now the big power ult for DRX is no longer in the game. No chance on that retake. Check out Kick's position, right up flush on the wall.
Aftershock nullifies the first wave of the retake, but the drone tag is good. Flashback hasn't seen an enemy yet, but he's good for two. Safe doesn't have his gun out, and Trex is dead as well. Flashback single-handedly holds on to B. Unless, sure.
You're on your own.
Ayo's not here, so nothing to flush him out of his position. Trex taking down the spike on the floor, and Durka over top. Flashback, a chance to isolate another duel as he dips back and joins with the rest of his team.
Reinforcements have arrived for DRX. Bane gets the spam shot, and here they are, right up in front of the Cosmic Divide. DRX on the prowl. Hyunmin taken down by Durka. And without their duelist, the support staff has to step up in a big way. Flashback's been good, but Durka is just better.
Safe drones in towards A. This time, not as big of a trap like, and Durka's just running past one-ways. Okay, this guy doesn't give a damn. Playing within the missiles, eventually gets caught off, and Bane has a gun from that. An isolated fight onto Kix, but Kix won't let him get away with it. Another challenger. The gun picked up into the hands of freeing, and he's better at the task. Finds a kill, and more from freeing as well. Rotates are gonna be a bit late.
Low time. And hold on, Hyunmin gets the kill in mid. That means no lurk.
Flashback, darted out. Durka up in the air. Down goes the Cypher. And Durka trying to navigate around this utility. Hyunmin flashes in, the op shot goes wide, but Vitality still waiting to fight. Low time, they don't care. They're still gonna brawl and come out ahead in doing so. Mako! How did he find that? 3 kills out of nowhere. And Trex, with only 7 seconds left, has to make a run
There's
for
no
the
time.
spike, and he's just not there.
DRX's leader is the hero.
Uses to charge forward. As the execute comes through, Mako and Bane, a great dart, unbroken. No one was out on site with Durka, and the spike is still in main, 20 seconds. Vitality, they're running on fumes at this point, and Bane, in the perfect position, needs to go massive, but he can't. Les steps up to the plate and allows his team a plant. Through heaven comes DRX. Trex! He's in the air!
Trex is crazy, man. Jumping up there. Maybe even just winning the round for his team with that play.
I mean, that was a Tony Hawk Pro Skater trick, diving through the air, and that just wins the round for Vitality. Okay.
They're just out. And honestly, like, that kill secured the round for Vitality, but I think just his decision to go for the mid lurk and be in that space, just the drone here so they can speed up into the side exec.
Missiles, Durka dashes over the top, and the anchor of Mako, he's good for it. Bane again tries to get out onto this site, but the ult will push him back. Mako still standing strong. 3 kills for him. It's all Mako. Does not get the suppression onto Les. So he'll smoke up, and both players will have to fight forward because of the missiles, but Durka dashes out. Les, though, is taken down, and that's a great start to this half for Hyunmin. Durka around his teammate's spot, trying to find something here as DRX starting to lose out on the time. Safe! So good from him to take down both of the players. That's DRX's foothold on the site gone. And now only 17 seconds. Bane has to try and shuffle out, but there's 3 players holding.
DRX this time bait that out, now into back
Les
side.
is still top site. Is anyone looking at him? Hyunmin, just in the nick of time, takes a peek above him and deals with the Brazilian as Hyunmin himself just gonna take this site basically alone. Durka on the timing to fight in, and he dips into his own clone, loses sight.
Trying to use the clone as a shield is crazy. But DRX still having position in backside and B main. Vitality have a lot to do. Dash up on top side. Durka might actually have it in him. I mean, he's just dancing around him right now, freeing, holding his ground, but as the classic comes out, Durka gets a third. Vitality on pace to potentially steal this round away. Durka on 4. Durka holding up to half. Flashback comes into him, and Durka sits him down. It's the ace for Vitality's duelist. It's into a half by now.
Who's next?
I don't know if that's gonna be enough to shut him down. He's peeking up in A main.
Again. Oh, okay, spamming through. No one has traded him out, but Hyunmin from behind with a stinger puts an end to Vitality's hold of main.
These ecos! DRX keep on doing it. Question is, does Hyunmin want to keep fighting into backside? Trex not ready for him, turns around and Hyunmin makes it happen.
Ever present, holding from heaven. Time getting low, and Vitality with the stun online, they'll go in. Durka starts things strong on this retake. His 2000th global kill, but now a chance to win the round. He dives forward, Mako again, the one to shut it down. Kicks will run for the hills, and DRX will tie this game.
That was a calm round there from DRX. Hyunmin's opener with the op purchase.
All the attention.
He's trying to ping for the op shots through the smoke.
That's ridiculous, okay. Hyunmin stunned up, but flashback finds Durka. That's one of the 2 hero weapons gone.
Safe tries to take his time, but yeah, you're just gonna get spammed away. I love the choice to toss the op over to flashback when Hyunmin's gonna entry with the ulti.
Very disciplined from DRX. They don't rush into this round. They're now in a 3v5 and can recompose before committing.
One suppressed.
Kicks! Okay, he's found 2, and this makes things somewhat doable. It's only Sheriffs on the remaining players, but Trex already had 1 kill. Drone up onto Bane.
He's gonna use the ult.
Ulting? Okay, he's getting pushed. Surely Bane is just gonna deal with this. Les silently drops, but Bane jump peeks and baits him out, but in the open! And now it's a 1v1. The former champion has got a rifle, and it's a 1v1 against the rookie. He's sticking halfway. Missiles coming in, but Les achieves his goal. Stun off the next tap. Les backs out of the smoke, wins the round.
Was gonna enter on in, and even use the rolling thunder. Hold that thought, Durka still fighting on sight, pushing forward right up on top of Hyunmin. Ring will trade him out with the ultimate coming back on in. Look, DRX are getting wild with it.
How's he done that? Diving out from heaven. And Mako gets away with his life as well.
I thought it was the ult, but it was a double TP.
Yup. He's been a monster on the Omen these last few maps, and they'll leave him alone on site.
Right here.
A sacrifice, but still a challenge for Vitality to get past him. Missiles available, but it's a 1v4, and IGL versus IGL. Mako just ready on the swing. Durka holding the angle, perfectly timed swing. That gets the opener, but DRX are just gonna wanna execute as a reaction, and Safe is here alone.
Problem is Vitality are moving quickly, and DRX haven't snapped the hit just yet.
He's gonna have support by the time they enter into this site, but he's spotted out in the corner. Teo missiles in, but there's a stun that's arrived from Kicks, and DRX are still not out. 30 seconds, ult coming in. Vitality trying to hold strong, but the ult is perfect. Takes down Safe. Mako TPing ahead, but Trex on an off angle. 4-1, another for this man. They're smoked off in main. It's only 15 seconds, and DRX, I think they're forced to save.
They just can't get out of main. Mako tried to be the hero teleporting into sight, but this time Vitality were waiting for it.
Is he just gonna TP ahead of this one? This could get very awkward. Quickly for Durka, there's a stun! Durka for 2, but Mako! Again the savior for DRX.
Mako's kept it alive now. And they're gonna call to pause things. Just a minute and 20 left on the clock. They've got plenty of time. Now walking into sight, but Kicks is waiting.
They contact him. Kicks backs out of the smoke.
Oh, perfect timing taken to back out of that one. To play with the team. Now, DRX can't play offside in the post. They've got to fight forward.
Mako up top. Again on this angle. There's the initiator utility coming into this site, but there's no follow-up.
Yeah, Les is trying to flank, but he just broke a tripwire. DRX are aware of this and are going to fight up into Vitality's face.
Flashback. The only one to patrol this flank. He swings through. What a timing for Flashback. Trex over the top, bounding forward, but now it's only him. And Hyunmin from main swings out for Trex. Can he find a connection? There's a tag, but no kill to be found.
There's a fast lure coming in his mid as well. Keep your eyes on that as Mako takes down Durka.
And he's gonna stick around on the site for another moment before ulting back with
There's
the
the lurk.
Flashback. What a lurk, freeing in the smoke, kill safe. And now it's only 2 left alive. Vitality getting picked to pieces. And Kicks, he'd have to deliver an impossible feat.
But Mako's up in his heaven. Ulted back into spawn. I mean, DRX. What a half.
He's not stopping. He's walked all the way through.
Just
that is
not fair.
demonic from Durka.
And you know what? Put the Durka versus Mako to bed. You know, Mako had a great second half, but Durka finds that opener. Now, A-Site is going to be weakened. Actually, Trex has nowhere really to go. Gets out in the nick of time. Still taking that fight because there's no smokes without the Omen Stars to come down. Somehow, DRX have to get out of main.
Camera taken out.
Hyunmin, that's a very big kill. He's even the score and gotten even more. Flashback on the refight towards ramp is excellent. And now Durka, again, he's blinded and gone. DRX, this is a 4v5, but they have systematically dismantled Vitality.
Hyunmin's fighting them everywhere. Bottom screens, heaven. Now he's back on ramp. Just give me kills, give me kills. He's asking for it, he wants it, but Les is still in play.
Hold on, it's a 1v2 now. Freeing does have missiles and a drone that Les is just giving up on breaking. Okay. Poor guy's revealed now.
Yeah, that's why Freeing is the Teo GOAT. You know, one trick this during Chaos.
We don't talk about the Teo drone movement enough.
He's got tech like that. Dawn into the site. Safe now revealed. He's in a tough position. Vitality are trying to flood out to help him, and Les is the first to arrive to the fight. First one goes his way. Still more players enter the fray. Vitality are doing an excellent job of holding on to this site. The smoke to anchor them in to pinch back into Pillar is exactly what they needed to take this round.
Safe would have been a dead man on site if it wasn't for Les taking the risk, running out heaven and protecting him. Very nicely done.
I like too that Safe dropped that smoke, not in A main, but on the right-hand side there. Where you'd see like old Sages try to exec with the wall. Absolutely. See DRX now go for a late round site hit. All gonna stall them out for the time being, and Vitality are already here.
Look at Trex just running at them. There's a seize nade. Durka's arrived too, and Trex still waiting for the perfect opportunity. That's another paint shells off of Durka. Vitality shutting down, but DRX, okay. They've replied for a couple kills, but there's only 20 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, and Safe's got this late wrap into heaven. Flashback needs to be able to isolate Durka, and it's not going to happen. That's the spike out in the open, and that's Vitality taking care of business.
All missiles away.
Stun, missiles in, but again, Vitality have 2 players out on site. Durka's going to get out as well. And a paranoia, but DRX this time, the ones to win out on the brawl. They fight backside, they get their 3.
Just every half buy goes their way. Trex dropped down out of heaven as well. Hyunmin's gonna be on the hunt. Just a picture-perfect round from DRX. Didn't catch exactly how that fight went down inside of the Omen. Ears entering in. Teleport backside from Hyunmin. Down low, but a good flash comboed. Vitality hold their ground, and still DRX aren't out onto the site.
From Flashback. Durka holding for it, but Flashback wins things out. Les has gotten ahead. No one's looking at Les. Finding 1 kill, but now pinched onto the site. And again, Kicks in a position to try and win a clutch. A better start. He's not saving this round. Knife out. Hawking into this site. But a great position from Freeing towards spawn. Freeing though, turning away at just the wrong moment. Now he'll hear the blasts coming in and reposition to cut Kicks off. Ooh, Kicks got past. Still, there's missiles coming in. The time is getting low. Kicks, he just cannot find a duel for the life of him. Stun primed up, but a player swinging around the corner. Hyunmin sees two players on site. Where's safe TP2? Up towards heaven. In comes the ultimate. Safe trying to TP again. He's safe, but his teammate isn't. Durka arrives with a rocket and finds a kill off of it. But now, the swing from DRX from backside, it's perfectly coordinated between the rookies.
Flashback waiting here in mid.
They've taken him down, and now it's a 2-on-2.
Mako's been in his backside ever since he got that ultimate down, but now Vitality, how do they call around this? There's a smoke on site. A little bit awkward for them.
Freeing the timing. He's getting spammed. Doesn't even know they're coming from spawn. They're walking just on the other side of the smoke. It's Pandemonium. He's crossed them up. He's in spawn. But Kicks now has a 1v1. TPing across. What is going on? Kicks on the spike, freeing 1 HP, but the swing is perfect.
I mean, again, Vitality, you're here with 5 players ready for the pre-take.
They don't have great weapons, and Maka's position towards heaven is gone.
But they've got ults,
with a stinger, and now they can choose to invest things
That's
off
a good
of this.
seize.
Bane gets planted down in the open. And there's still 2 players in main, but the players on site, they are in trouble. Util flooding in. Hyunmin waiting for the stun to fade. He gets a kill. Another for Hyunmin! Incredible from the Yoru. And now a 1v1. Flashback versus Vitality's IGL and safe.
If they try to exec now, though, they're going to get hit by a triple Nightfall, ultimate, and backside.
But that's why there's 2 players mid, ready to fight in. But for that flank to be good, they have to hold strong on site, unless he's shut down the lurk. Now with 3v5, and DRX has nothing.
Little scream there with a heavy shot, and ooh, Durka saw that teleport. Hold on, B main. DRX are still in this round, trying to step on through, freeing, dominating this server. But in the 2v3, Pain shells, comboed with mollies coming down. He's gonna have to do so much work. And here's that drop. Pushing the smoke, taking his timing! But now it turns on to Bane. No time, it's turning away. Durka is there, Durka with 4. Stall, right? Both breaches, full utility, but here's the Nightfall, here's the retake.
The volley of Util goes both ways. Durka trying to find a target with his rocket. He gets nothing. And now DRX will flood back into the site, safe for the first. Hyunmin needs to reply, but he just hasn't found his fight. Vitality, overwhelm. And it comes down to the luck of the draw for DRX as they desperately try and spam through the smokes. Kicks his hold.
Why is it working?
Mako spams them again. Safe needs to protect less.
Time!
They're trying to stick. The spam, it doesn't connect. How? Unless only as a Bucky. Youngman is TP'd up mid. However, they're behind less. He still goes 1 for 1. That might just be good enough. Is there a refight here?
Yeah, Vitality want to fight back up into mid. Trex is there. But unfortunately, Safe stuck off by a Cypher trip in mid. And now's the ult coming into A. It could just be the omens for a moment.
It's a risk to go for the plant here.
This spot on ramp could be everything. Here's the jump peak, but now caged
Great
off.
cage. Safe though, tucks in. As Mako finally gets the plant down. Does DRX go for a re-clear on ramp? For now, they're comfortable with the crossfire in main. And Cat catches onto a player in the corner. He has no help besides the stun from his teammate coming in. Bane's doing well. He's pushed them back, but with only a stinger, it's not enough to kill Durka.
And now flashback revealed. He gets knocked down by Trex too.
It's all Mako. He was so good map 2, but this time it's too tall a task. But still, it's another pause in this round. Vitality loves slowing down the mid round, but this time they lose a member. And now, just about 30 seconds left, they'll finally commit into the A site, freeing. Overwhelmed, still does well to find one. 2 off of freeing, holding the site alone.
What do these teams have? Nothing on Vitality, but there's paranoia, a flash for DRX. Mako's just got to get into position.
Aftershock available. But he guesses wrong on the plant position. Both players backside. A paranoia. A flash or a stun rather on Bane as well. That's a lot of util. Vitality caught out by it, but both escape for now. Bane holds. Trex Jump peeking in. Mako tries to hold the line, but now it's a 1v1 and there's surely he doesn't do that.
Walk it, they're all
30
jumpable.
seconds left.
Is Les gonna figure it out?
No, they get caught off, but no one there to convert with the spam. Flashback spammed
Oh my word!
by Les. And now Freeing is alone in this site. No one's
don't
looking
know.
at him. No
They
one
don't
is
know.
looking at Freeing. He's whipping the shots, and it's only 1-for-1.
carrier killed.
But still only 10 seconds. Plant has to come down, and it'll be
10
uncontested.
seconds left.
Once again, it's these two
planted.
players on the retake kicks, tucked in the corner, and there's just no way DRX are gonna clear that. Mako in a 1v3, he was so good for them back on Abyss. But now the crossfires, just not possible.
And for the second time this series, Vitality in position to win their bonus round.
It's a heartbreaker for Fring back on site because it was kind of handed to him. Unlocked, so the speed problems are gone. He's just gonna rocket straight into the site. Flashback, trying to tuck in
He
back
sees.
towards elbow, but how can he actually make it out of here? Bane tries to throw him a lifeline with a couple of kills, and Mako dropping down into hell. Durka deals with him. DRX keep on flying in. 2 ultimates used, jumping into back sight. But somehow, Hyunmin's alive, gets his kill, dives on out.
So it's a 3-on-2 and another mad dash towards B.
But Mimi, Hyunmin's already here. He's gonna hear the rotates, he's ready.
Kicks has ult,
30 seconds left.
but he's alone. He's circumvented. Safe. There's no way he looks to his left at this point. Bane, though, very cautious, very thorough, but not enough.
Standing.
Kicks goes down, and it's only safe. A smoke up. But Hyunmin, trying to stick this down, is safe, has too many angles ahead of him.
Could still back in spawn. It's a madness round from Vitality. And the spike is coming back into aiming with 20 seconds left.
They're finishing A, but Flashback has been on the site the entire time.
There's no
Bane and
time.
Mako, they're shutting this one down. 15 seconds. Vitality have got to move it. Into the site they go. But DRX! Smoke in his face. He's worried about this, but Vitality, they're walking the other way. They're wrapping all the way to B. There's only one man here, but it's Mako.
Yeah, you're not gonna fool him. Sorry. It's just not gonna happen.
And now it's just an awkward one. Vitality
Wait, Les?
2 with a stinger. And Kix has one with a stinger of his own.
Hold on. It could happen. Les has the pit. If they want to. There it goes down. Mako in a 1-on-2. How many rounds has he been retaking down in numbers?
Both players low. And playing together in the pit. They swing through, and the trade's good from Les. The clone up, but he's paranoid. Still sticking around. Still
Oh my god, look
holding
at
on
Vence.
this angle.
Look at where Durka is. He gets the timing. He was supposed to be a sacrifice. Now Vitality have just broken open the round.
And they've broken open the map as well.
Yeah, with the player over in A main as well, they can rotate back over into Les. You've still got Durka as that late policy, and also from his position, you hear all the footsteps through spawn, so he can count players if anyone's rotating over. Vitality will know there's only one player on the A site.
Bane going for a bit of a walk in mid. Durka holding this on and off angle, and it's just too good. So Flashback again, in a position where he's completely alone on a site, but he's revealed by the haunt. And Vitality have this round all but locked up. A 1v5 now for Mako.
There's no way he plays this out. Just no chance. So with limited time on the clock, once again, this could be the problem for Vitality.
TP into backside, a cage to isolate the fight, huge from Flashback, but in comes the rocket for Durka, it's gone! Mako rips the star out of this round unless his lurk was revealed. DRX,
All missiles away.
jump, spot him out, but the spike needs to make it in, 15 seconds left, Vitality.
They're not playing it.
They're saving.
10
Maybe
seconds
hunting
left.
for some kills, it's just not gonna happen.
It stays a stalemate and they maintain their positions.
Hyunmin.
And Freeing on a high-low setup. Do well. Hyunmin needed more though. It's traded out. Safe is low and Bane has to dip away.
How are Vitality gonna call their way out of this one? They've given information of all 3 players here, and Bane is just killing them.
Remaining.
Mako on the
Spike
trade
down
as well.
A.
So we turn our eyes to Trex.
A 1v2.
That off angle, I mean, come on.
And Mako ready to swing in from heaven. DRX. Paranoia for safe. Doesn't catch bait. His position in hell is crucial. Where are they going with this?
I mean, are they
There's
even
only
trying to
15
plant the
seconds.
spike?
Hello? You have to execute, and it's straight into Bane, 1 for 1. 10 seconds. Spike needs to come down ASAP, but they've gotten the kills to boot. Spam! That wins the round! DRX stay alive yet again.
One enemy remaining.
And freeing farms him on the shoulder to shoulder with flashback.
Stun towards main. 30 seconds left, and Durka, he opens the round. The Haunt, unbroken, and flashback getting overwhelmed. He still goes 1 for 1 before falling. And still holding on to the site, still somehow still alive, but it's not enough! Vitality! It took them a long time.